Hello everyone and welcome to my base tour. As most of you are aware, Amazehut is having a survivor reset, and this is the first big reset that I've had since playing on the server in about 2 years, so I wanted to come in and record everything that I've made in survival over the past 2 or so years, and it means a lot to kind of remember everything, so I wanted to come in and kind of do things from as important to not least important, but yeah, you know what I mean. So first is the inside of my tower. A lot of you have seen the outside and inside of this. This was originally meant to be an enchantment tower, but it's turned into my main base. Is a little loom station with some banners and a book, just with some guide prices, and another book with potions. This is my bed, obviously, with a lot of heads that I've been given over the years. My 2 cats, Molly and Molly. One was meant to be called Mitzi, but I accidentally made 2 of them when I wasn't thinking. This is my one dog called Laszlo. I used to have another dog called Nandor, but one of them died in a raid that I had recently, so it's just Laszlo. Oh, we love him. Yeah, this is my potion station. For some reason my texture pack doesn't like potions, so that's why I look weird. This is my wall of friends. You can rename items and we will kind of give them out, and these are kind of close friends and staff members who have given out named items. This is my main storage room. Obviously a lot of coloured cakes that I haven't been able to eat yet. A lot of time has been spent in here sorting out storage and making sure everything is privated, even though this whole place is claimed, but better safe than sorry. And my most recent addition to this tower is the villager floor. Yes, getting very specific enchantments is very important, and yeah, this is the most recent. I haven't spent too much time in here, but it has been very helpful, and I just need a couple of mending books, so yeah, please be patient with the quality of this video. My ping didn't like me playing Minecraft and recording at the same time, so I was going to do that a couple of times, but yes, I hope you like all the Ender Dragon heads. Let's take a look outside. Here's one of my iron golems and 2 travelling llamas from 2 different types called non-packer and mon-packer, who've been munch, and these are my 2 other iron golems. I originally thought I had 2, which is why I was a bit surprised there, but yeah, I thought one died, but I have 3. We're going to ignore that unfinished moon thing that I had on the wall there, and look at my nice little aquarium. I have 3 little axolotls in there, 2 brown and 1 pink. I haven't named them, but I love them. And here is my head base. So on our server, I don't know if this is a common thing on other servers, but when a player joins survival for the first time, they get a unique item which is matches their player head on their skin. There's Sned, who's a long-term friend of mine. But yeah, so it's quite a lucrative thing where you only get 1 of these per player, and if you die and lose it, then that's kind of that. So they're very rare and unique, and as you can see, I've collected quite a lot. Not through killing people. They're quite lucrative, and normally I'd buy them for around 5,000 in-game dollars to 10,000. And here is my barn. I love this barn so much. I spent so much time building it. I'm not a builder, but I'm very proud of it. Yeah, and here's my little chicken area. Yeah, I spent a lot of time building this. I'm not very good with hoppers or redstone or anything like that. But yeah, I'm not here too often, so the eggs don't really spawn, unfortunately. But yeah, we're going to go have a look at the other side of my base through some very nice views. And first we're going to have a look. We're going to ignore the diamond tower over there. And we're going to first have a look at this cute little mountain base. My good friend Sned wanted to live near me, so he built this tiny little mountain house, and then he ended up moving, so another friend called Orson was here instead, and Sned built this man who we love and we're never going to get rid of him. But yeah, so over this side is my kind of orchard. I like having all the different types of trees, and now we're going to focus on the diamond tower. So this was a gift from 2 staff members, Nathan, who doesn't play anymore unfortunately, and Munch, who's another mod member who's very nice, and they were both very, very rich, and this was before I was overly rich on the server, so sorry, I'm trying to open this chest, but my ping has been terrible, so bear with with me, but they wanted to gift me a whole lot of diamonds to sell, so they did that for me. I'm very grateful for. I did try and mine a lot of the things, the layers off the top, to kind of sell before the server reset, but I spent about an hour and got about 10 layers down and then got very bored, so I stopped. But yeah, so over here is my cute little fishing post. I did used to have two, but I got rid of it just because I only ever used one. Fill up this little chest, but very much not full. Yeah, go back and look over here. So this is a creeper farm inside. I now, looking back at the recording, it was actually claimed by someone else. I think my claim ran out and someone else managed to claim it, but it's quite quiet on the video. I can still hear water running inside, so I think it still works. I never really used it. It was mainly to get a lot of gravel. Not gravel, gunpowder, you know what I meant. Snail, if you know, you know. And yes, so over here we're going to have a look at the very important flower hill. We have item crate keys and money crate keys out with the flower. A lot of the items I would get from item crate keys is flowers, so I didn't really know what to use them for other than dye, so yeah, I'm just going to put them up on the cute little mountain. And over here are kind of my food farms, and yeah, cocoa beans, cacti, some sweet berries on the back, and this little monstrosity is a cactus farm. Yes, this was a little tiny bamboo farm for a while, but because I was never really over this side, it never really kind of actively got used, so I tried to change it into cacti because they're a bit more valuable, but cacti are horrible to work with, so I kind of gave up. But yeah, so over here are some more birch trees and some mangrove off in the corner, and this is a cute little build that an old staff member called Finn made for me. He's very sweet. But yeah, I don't really come over here, but I just kind of like to leave this as a cute little peaceful place. I don't know why there's a bush on top of this mountain, but we live and we learn. And this was a little tiny mountain that I kind of mined out when I needed a bunch of stone, so it looks a bit weird and flat. But now we're gonna fade to the nether. This is my weird little grid of the nether that I've made under the lava level. Every so often when I'm playing survival for a long time, I will have a little nether. I will kind of take some fire resistant potions and go onto the lava level so I can start looking for netherite. My paint is terrible down here, I don't know why, but you see the gradient I'm going for, kind of blackstone roof, basalt walls, and nether bricks for the floor. I've spent a lot of time here as well, but not really doing much. I think I've only got like 2 or 3 netherite, and you can just buy it on the shop. Some lava down there, and soon we are going to fade to black to go to my next base. Here we are. This is a base lovingly created by Seb, who's actually online, so you might see him on chat. But yeah, Seb up the top there. He went through a phase of building some really good bases like this one you're seeing here, and he built quite a few, and then he'd auction them off to other players if they kind of weren't confident with their building skills. And I kind of wanted another base just for storage and kind of farming, where I can kind of spend some time here, getting some more food, just some more space, and it just looked really nice. I remember when he gave it to me, it was around Halloween, where I put a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns in. I haven't spent that as much time as I would like to fill up these chests, so there's some with cobblestone and stuff like that. Got some cows, got some chickens, as you can see on the other side. And we're gonna go look at the chickens. Don't want to place that torch there. Soz. Yeah, my chickens. I really needed some eggs at one point, so I just like a bunch of chickens I needed. I spent a little bit more time here over the past kind of week or so, so a bit more on the chicken process. But yeah, so over here is the main bit. I wanted a bunch more hay and potatoes, so big old bit of farm that I used, and a cute little fishing kind of stand. A lot of squid get caught in here, as you can probably see. They keep wanting to climb up against the walls. But yeah, I spent a lot of time fishing here, and yeah, fill up this whole chest with food and stuff. I love composting. So now we're going to fade to back to see the big thing in a sec. And here we are. If you, a lot of you who play on the server know exactly what this is, and a few of you hardcore Minecraft farm makers will know what this is just by the things in the chest. It is a giant bamboo farm. I have spent probably most of my time on survival and on the server at this place. It is absolutely giant. I'm about to look down over the side, and it goes quite deep, and it is quite tall. I'm putting the fireworks into my inventory because it will take them just to maneuver around this place. So yeah, as you can see, it goes very, very deep, and this big wall here, the inside goes from bedrock all the way up to the build limit, which is about 250 from 0. So yeah, I'm just using this just to take you all the way up to build limit, and I think this is about a chunk wide. This is like one chunk. Oh, hit my head. Yeah, this is like one chunk wide, and like wide by wide, if that makes sense. This is what happens when my ping doesn't like it. It doesn't like it up here. One, I'm too high, and I'm too high, and there's just a lot of stuff going on. So yeah, I was gonna carry on going, but I can't. So yeah. Yeah, so this is now, we then decided, Nathan, who was a previous co-owner on the server, we ended up marking out, I think, a chunk, like, all the way around. Like, so there was the immediate kind of middle chunk that we did from bedrock all the way up, but we ended up widening it to have, like, a kind of chunk on every side. So kind of 3 chunks by 3 chunks, if that makes sense. But yeah, so yeah, I've spent a lot of time recently just mining out this section to hopefully go all the way down, but it would have taken so long just to go down. I probably should have just done kind of one chunk down to bedrock and kind of done it one chunk at a time, but it didn't work like that. So this was the original storage when it was just one chunk. There wasn't much lag around it, so yeah, this is where all these chests right here, this is where all of them came in, and Munch, who's another mod member that I mentioned earlier, she had set up a chest shop, and there was Nathan, me, and Munch. Ignore people purchasing my items. Munch, Nathan, and I, we had set up some chest shops so people can come in and buy some bamboo if they like. But yeah, so I kind of assumed that all of these chests were open, were empty, I mean, and yeah, it was very lucrative for a hot time, but then we realised that we used bubbles to push the bamboo that went all the way down to bedrock. We used bubbles. As you can see, yeah, some of them are still full. We used to put some chest shops on there, but obviously survival's resetting, so never mind. But yeah, so all the bamboo got dropped down to bedrock, and then we used bubbles to push them all the way up, back up here. But the bubbles, along with just what it takes for the thing to function, was very laggy. So what we ended up doing was I ended up having to remove the bottom layer of farm and create this storage area. So this just means all of the bamboo just drops all the way down to bedrock, and yeah, so as you can see here, there's like rows and rows. Those kind of big pillars, they fall all the way down here, get dropped into the water that push all the way down, and yeah, so I kind of can come down here kind of once every time I come on, and then just like sell a lot of the full up chests. So yeah, I'm going to show you, this is my, we then, because we had that chest shop above on the surface, I ended up making another chest shop here. So oh, there's a slime. I'm just gonna, yeah, because obviously the bubbles weren't pushing them up to that previous chest shop I showed. I then, all of them were being empty whenever people bought, so I had to then make another chest shop down here for when they would actually be filled up. So yeah, love the bamboo shop, miss the bamboo, I'm gonna miss it. And this is another main chest shop. A lot of people would then make their own little chest shop with items they wanted to sell, and I wanted to sell kind of items that not necessarily rare, but just kind of designer blocks that aren't as easily obtained but look nice, and some food, like here's some leaves and some cherry other cherry logs and some amethyst and warped blocks from the nether.